retirement matter. It concern you, retirement matter. It concern me, retirement matter. It concern everybody, retirement matter. Now here we dey talk.
Join us on this station for retirement matter on Fridays by 5 to 5:30 p.m.
Retirement matter. Now here we dey talk.
Okay. We don't bust back for Inside the Matter. Retirement Matter now on a jam show for Inside the Arrangement. This is the program we be say on a good day. If you don't know, say na life you come, na life, and I go tell you, say, Bobs, not take her too much because 2 seconds everywhere scatter. And you go remember, say, yes, so you get to retire one day. That be say old age, not the busting for Inside the Matter. How you fit secure yourself for your life for the old age matter? How your pension wanted to come when you don't retire for any time when you want to do your retirement. Don't take her too much. Retirement Matter, and now we for the talk the whole matter. Now, for this matter, this program now from Inspen Media and National Pension Commission, PenCom. And of course, Osama no TV with the control the parole as usual. But we get our guest, Dr. Chief, and I like to give another chief name. And Mr. Chuks Okunta, he day here today. I want to talk of one very, very serious thing. But before we tell you now the topic for today, make it for no loss, because the way they see today, I'm not sure say we go really get time for too much talk because this topic where at the scene now. Thank God say we get people they listen to us for abroad, people they listen to us for Zamfara, people they listen to us from Enugu, Port Harcourt. It concern all of them for inside this arrangement. And of course, the person we go there here, they follow us talk as the Ubonga person we get the background, and I be Mr. Babatunde Phillips. Him, now I be the zonal head, Southwest Zonal Office, National Pension Commission. And after the talk of Mr. Babatunde Phillips, you are welcome, sir. Just tell us, say, they greet you, bros.
Thank you very much.
Yes, so you know, so I never give chance to our guy, Chuks Okunta, make it greet to the people because everybody knows, say, at the end of the day, Chuks go bless them with better recharge card. More recharge for no finish. Mr. Chuks, you are welcome. I know you were. You say what?
I say thank you very much. I agree to.
All right then. Una see that matter while they talk. I say this thing out there come from the days of yore. Whether they even dream say pension self, it go bust out. Listen to this question. Now be the topic for today. It say how to collect pension money. You don't hear that kind. How to collect pension money? All the long queue where they day for grant. All the story what would they hear today we go talk. Mr. Chuks, fire on.
People, I just want to give some more information when we get for here. After that, we will just go into the topic when my brother done already put for grant. Now, which we want to today. But the first thing when we did talk, yesterday, PenCom, then go National Assembly, go clear something when they did, and as the matter go well. And PenCom don't already clear that doubt when we did there, and when people they talk, say this, the issue, then don't go there yesterday, go clear them. And the second thing when we want talk now about Lagos State government, they don't tell us, say, they don't pay around 817 million pension accrue rights to 138 retirees. And people when retire for the state, say they don't pay their accrue right. As they pay this accrue right, now you say these people now very soon then go start to draw their pension. Maybe we'll just stop here so that we will get enough time.
We'll stop there so because I don't tell you if to say you talk too much, I mean for stop it because how to collect pension money very, very important in this time with they around. I think say sharply we will just bust in to meet our very, very distinguished guest down at the zonal head of Southwest Zonal Office, National Pension Commission, Mr. Babatunde Phillips. He go put mouth for inside this matter. No time with the bust in enter the arrangement. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much,
my brother. How to collect pension money?
Yes, I think that's a very good question. And how do you collect your pension money? The beauty of pension is that pension is that stream of income, let me use that word, that you pick up when you are no more working. Meaning that you must have worked for some number of years, then when you now retire, you say you no work again. How will you be collecting your pension? The point is that under country pension scheme, which we call CPS,
Wait. You say CPS now? Wait.
Contributory pension scheme.
Thank you.
That is the scheme that came into being from 2004, which the commission operates as a regulator of the industry. There are various ways whereby one can collect.
Well, boss, but I said this is your English. You're not the national debate.
We get several ways wey be say person fit collect that money. Now for that pension reform for the PRA, if you work for there's what's called mandatory retirement. Under mandatory retirement, that means say if you be public servant, you work for government. If you don't work for 35 years of service or 60 years of age, whichever comes earlier, you will retire and be collecting your pension. That pension you will collect, that's what is called program withdrawal or annuity. So that means that everybody will retire, we don't work for that number of years, you can access your RSA balance, your contribution by way of annuity or program withdrawal. Then apart from somebody will work for 35 years or 60 years, anybody will reach 50 years of age, feel opt on his own, say I don't want work again, he do, I want retire. 50 years is also you can also opt to also retire at age 50. There's what is called Miscellaneous Provisions Amendment Act for these people who dey for academic line, professors for 70 years or non-academic 65 years. They feel retire. When they retire, they can access their benefit by way of annuity or program. That's number one. The second one, if I'm working and maybe I say I don't want to work again, or my employer terminate my employment, or me, I'm disengaged from service, I can also have access to my RSA if I never get any job for 4 months.
Okay.
No job for 4 months, I'm also qualified to access my RSA 25%, and I will now come and wait. The same way government do that one be say, if you retire, if you say you no want work again, you never reach 50, because 50 is the qualifying years for you to be placed on pension. But that one allow you collect 25%. You now wait till you are 50 to be placed on regular monthly pension. And the law says that well, maybe you are 45, you are 30 something, you fit get another job, you will continue. So that 25% now just to cushion you, to cushion you to get something doing. That's on one hand. Another one day, some people say people retire, they call it in accordance with terms and conditions of employment. Some people, maybe at 45, they have to retire by the terms of employment. They can access what is called 25%, temporary access.
Okay.
Now in the column, you will access it. Then when you are now 50,
you can't reach the age.
There's also what we call voluntary contribution. The law allows you say if you are working and you want to enhance your future pension, you fit put something more than that 8%.
You go the FISI.
You go the FISI. So the law also allows you every 2 years you can take 50% of what you contribute into that your retirement savings
apart from the one where
we say
your
go
office and they put in that. Say for example, if now in a year your total money where they put now maybe like 50,000. If it reach like 2 years, I mean, how many years now?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Out of that 100,000 what you call put now, you fit come out 50,000 again. That are for your own normal voluntary. Thank God.
Then that's what they call death. Nobody death.
Hey, I think wait, you just spoil everything now. Now the question I want to ask you. You just come out the cat from my mouth. Is there a question I want to ask you today? No, go on.
So also another asset be say if person die in service or while collecting, the person die.
No, make I ask you the question. Because the question go pay me because I don't mean you before. Now, one thing with this matter, because all this way they talk now, we say pension. Now money we person will pay into ROSA. So at the end of a retirement age, it go to come out money. I go ask you 2 questions now. One, if person don't collect pension regularly and he can't die, how that pension go be? They go transfer him to another person, or the second question now be say, how much be the amount where person they collect as pension after he don't fulfill what we go call all in obligation to pay that pension, he don't ready to collect the pension money now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I must ask that question.
How much you go collect as pension? Be like say I don't talk before for this. How much you go collect when you retire is a product of 4 variables. I don't talk before. Your age at retirement, your RSA balance, your gender, and your final salary. Now in them go put for that pension calculator. and that one can't determine, because I talk say there was your final salary. Your final salary, then the calculator go look at what they take monthly. You will come project 50% of what you are taking monthly to calculate your monthly pension. Okay. And charge over your expected lifespan. Okay. Now waiting remain, you will come collect as lump sum. But 50% of your RSA of your monthly salary is used to determine what you collect as monthly pension.
Okay, we break it down. If person they collect 100,000 last for in salary, when the pension time don't reach, if they won't pay them, they will pay them 50,000.
Then we use 50,000 to calculate them.
Okay, to calculate
monthly pension.
Neither they give her every month.
Yeah.
Okay.
They calculate them, but if they use and calculate them, you no stop for that. If they use and calculate them, and they can't stop say if you calculate them, some people when they use and calculate that monthly pension, nothing go remain to collect as lump sum. Nothing feel remain because waiting there feel no reach to get any lump sum. So the commission they call it waiver concession. Nobody gets below 25% as lump sum. Okay. They will now spread the balance over your expected
every
lifespan.
month you go to collect 50,000.
But if your lump sum will not be up to anything at all, when they give you that concession, it go don't limit your ability to collect that 50%. Okay. So your 50% go short once you don't collect lump sum where you not supposed to collect.
Okay, no, I confuse small, but I will still clarify. More enter that diamond on. Yeah. When person they collect in pension regularly and they can't die.
Yeah. Make I give you. I tell you before. Say there are two modes of access to benefit. One is called annuity, which is the product of insurance. The other one is called program withdrawal, which is the product of PFA, your pension fund administrator. If person die under program withdrawal, whatever is the balance in the RSA when the person died,
that's the total amount.
The beneficiaries under the will or letter of administration go collect that money and walk away.
Okay, so no more pension payment.
No more pension payment.
Just carry that one.
Give the beneficiaries name in the will or letter of administration.
Okay, then
the second one, if to say you retire by annuity, annuity will pay you pension for life.
Okay.
Annuity will pay pension for life, but only guaranteed for 10 years. What I mean by that is that if death occur to an annuitant, somebody who opted for annuity, if death occur maybe 7 years into collecting retirement, 7 minus 10, that's 3. So you have 3 years there, meaning that the remaining 3 years will remain. Then we'll calculate what is called discounted value of that amount and give the beneficiary similar to that of program withdrawal. Okay. Then go named in the will, they will collect them. But if that occur after 10 years under annuity, nothing is collected by anybody. It's walk away. Nobody takes anything. That is the rule of annuity. Okay. It's only guaranteed for 10 years. If that occur after 10 years, nothing is collected by beneficiaries. Then another mode of withdrawal where I won't talk again, which is called en bloc. For the we realize say some people they had SA balance, no, they insignificantly low. So anybody will get like 550, tell you en bloc. En bloc be say those people will say their balance they small, that it cannot give them anything meaningful by way of monthly pension. Also, those people that falls under en bloc are foreigners. Foreigners are allowed they are at liberty to participate in it. Is voluntary. Yes. If a foreigner participates in the scheme and you are going back to your country, you are allowed to collect the whole of your money because it cannot be. What's the point? You came from one country. The logistics of collecting monthly pension in Naira. How do you get that money transferred and co? So for a foreigner, you pick up whatever is in your account. I think last week there was a publication in one of their dailies that said foreigners are picking their money and going away. Going through that publication, what they are trying to explain is that for every foreigner, that they have the freedom to also enjoy, participate in our pension scheme. They get their own right to participate. Okay. But however, when they participate and they are going back to their country, they are allowed to pick up the balance in the RSA and go. So it's just like a savings one way or the other.
Okay, I beg no verse because I won't really moderate this thing. Maybe say people could call in well, but I still get one more question. Okay. Now, what do me at the ask now? Be say you see this pension, pensioner to help us for our old age. How long now person fee collect pension reach. Because for example, if I retire at age 60 and they pay me XX amount every year, is it till I die? Now I will collect the money, even if maybe I live another 30 years and all the money where I don't they pay for my pension, maybe now 4 million. But if they give me some kind of money every month, within the next 5 years, it could not pass that money where I pay for the total pension. They will still continue to pay me money.
Yeah, thank you. For annuity will pay you for life.
What be the 10 years now?
No, it only if death occur under 10 years.
Yes.
The residual balance is given to beneficiaries.
But if death don't occur,
you continue to collect
so
that
the pension. Okay, you don't explain that.
That's fine. But for program withdrawal pays you over an expected lifespan. Expected lifespan varies from person to person. I told you that under program withdrawal, age at retirement is also a variable that determines the longevity, the period for which you collect your pension.
Sure, you go to the plenty.
So you collect your pension. So if, for example, you are somebody who is 50 or 52, somebody who is 60, the expected lifespan of somebody who is 50 is more than somebody who is 60.
Okay.
Let's assume, by assumption, that program now will pay you between, let's say, 18 to 24 years, maybe probably like 85 years. The beauty in program withdrawal is also that because program withdrawal pays you over expected lifespan, that the money is invested on that program withdrawal, and you are given your statement of account even quarterly as a retiree, and it's growing. Last year,
that's investment inside.
Yeah, you are seeing it. Last year, and meanwhile, we have a benchmark of investment of limit that PFA must return. Last year, because we realized that the limits we have given them, a lot of the RSAs are performing far more. Okay. So that's why we did an enhancement of the RSA, because what's the point? While you are living, you will not collect the fruit of your labor. So that's why we enhance it, so that we won't leave people to die before their beneficiaries come and collect their pension. We enhance it so that they will also enjoy the benefit of the increase of the return on investment on the RSA.
And like I said today, the quarter we there for SI Studio, the place all the hot. I beg. Call us on 0700 1000 102. I will call the number again, 0700 1000 102. We'll go on one small short break. When we come back, Mona fire. Just the begin fire, because Mr. Babatunde Phillips is here to hold ground. Chooks Okunta here as spectator today. May follow us with the call.
My guy, the way your eye dey shine today, so it be like say your office don't dash you small money.
It pass that level. My state just put hand for the contributory pension scheme, or CPS, so Pepe go rest after I retire.
Guy, talk true.
Yes now, this CPS when National Pension Commission PenCom dey supervise go give you a bonge pension plan where you and your office go dey pay small contribution to.
You sure?
Where?
But I hear say story dey always enter this kind matter once you don't stop work now.
Not be so again because with CPS, your money dey enter straight to your retirement savings account, and a pension fund administrator when you choose by yourself go run am for you, so story no go enter for front.
Correct.
Yes, so and now you get your retirement savings account for life, even if you use I find another work.
Sharp guy, you not dey carry last at all.
And with the contributory pension scheme, you supposed to be sharp well like me.
I go like check if my state don't join this kind matter.
No shaking for that one. Just carry yourself online, go check
www.pencom.gov.ng.
Okay, when I welcome back, wanna fire us on 0700 1000 102. Simple question to ask where we see the Ogbonge people who sabi the pension matter the day here. Down at the Zonal Head Southwest Zonal Office, National Pension Commission, Mr. Babatunde Phillips, and of course the Ogbonge Mr. Chooks Okunta. Don't forget say this program now Inspend Media and National Pension Commission that they bring out to you. They call them retirement matter. I beg, call us right now and make we hear about the question we want ask. How to collect pension money? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. We greet you. What will be your name, brother?
Osam, my name is Michael Giwamu.
Okay, Michael Giwamu, my childhood friend. I greet you, Michael. How far now?
Oh,
I beg now, pension. No say now you we don't owe though. So make we ask Babatunde Phillips.
I
beg ask. So make we know. Ask quick, Mike.
I beg. I want the man where they there. Which time I feel withdraw money for my pension.
Okay.
Even before I stop work.
Okay.
Yeah.
At what age?
Which time we withdraw money? Pension account is not bank account. It must be very, very clear. Pension account is the money that is there to meet you when you retire. The condition under which you can access that money is when you reach age of 50 and you want to disengage from service, that is retire, or when you have worked for 35 years of service or age 60, whichever comes earlier. The another condition under which you can access your money is that if you tell your if your employer sack you, or you say you no work again and you are under 50, you say you no work again and you're under 50, you are allowed to collect after you have stayed out of job for 4 months. You can now collect 25%. But pension money is not for you to say now when you go collect. You can only collect if you participate under what is called voluntary contribution.
Okay.
If in addition to that one the employer is putting there, you are putting voluntarily there to meet your future obligations.
The fee change
for that one, you can take 50% of what you put under voluntary contribution every 2 years for the amount, for the incremental amount.
Okay.
But note one thing: your RSA account is not an account that you say I want to collect at any time. It is not bank account. It's an account that is put aside to meet your future pension. Thank you.
But you say you get what the fee do. What you call that again?
Temporary access now, voluntary contribution.
Okay.
If you contribute voluntarily under that arrangement, every 2 years you can pick half of what you have put in there.
The fee add the voluntary contribution or join the one will happen now.
Of course.
Okay,
now.
fine.
Of course, yeah.
We'll go to the next call. Special day. All right, they're made for us. All of my childhood friends, me in the age group. So we don't say age or they come. Now all of us and they tell you, hello, the four line. Hello, talk to us, I beg. Yeah, I greet you. What will be your name? Good evening. Boss, we know they hear you too much. We need people who they very, very clear because no time, I beg. Okay, how to collect your pension money? Now we look at now. Of course, any question we get to go like that, when we ask. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's the way we say, you know, process some of.
Wait, you get to start over again. Tell us your name and ask a question slowly.
My name is Emmanuel.
Okay.
So what are they doing? The husband don't die, so and their account he don't go process. So the last stage they say the husband brother when they sign for her. They must present before they could transfer the money to her.
Okay, the woman husband die, and the stage where the doctors will say the husband brother follow her go the pension office to collect the money. Abi. Hello. Bless you, don't lose that call.
Okay, let me just.
Do you understand?
Let me just tell you the condition under which one can collect money for person where he die. If person die na two. If person die while in active service, while the person is working, and if person die when he's collecting pension, if person die while in active service, they call them components. There are 4 components to what the family will collect. We have what is called contribution, pension contribution. We have what is called accrued rights if the person has worked under the oath before 2004.
Okay.
We have the call return on investment, and also there's what's called group life. Employer is expected to insure anybody working to the tune of 3 times the annual total emolument.
Okay.
Whatever you are taking per year, your employer must insure you times 3. So all those things will be picked up by the beneficiaries. And what are my beneficiaries? If some person die before kobo can be collected by the beneficiaries, there must be what is called will admitted to probate or letter of administration. It is that will or letter of administration that will detail out who are the beneficiaries under that will. Who are the beneficiaries? So because you can't just give anybody. The named beneficiaries are those people that will be paid. Whether you are brother, you are cousin, but somebody named in the will are the beneficiaries. And that's all what is called, the only person that can be allowed to dialogue with is next of kin. If the brother is the next of kin, is the person that will interact with the PFA on behalf of the family of the deceased. So that is it. So, but if somebody dies, that is for someone. If somebody dies in active service, there is insurance element that will be collected by the beneficiaries. If the person dies while collecting pension, it's only the balance due left in the RSA that be collected by the beneficiaries of the deceased.
So what you dey talk now be say in active service a person die, wetin concern will and form wey dey take start the pension arrangement? Why must there be will to enter inside that arrangement?
Anything, even if person die, they won't go collect the money. Forget about pension. If you want to pick up anything about account of a deceased,
that money matter.
Money matter. Will must even forget about it. It's a condition that you must meet. If you want to pick pick up money of person where he die, will or letter of administration is a condition precedent. To access to that money.
English though.
That is it.
Fire down. Who dey for the Chooks, you tire for the matter.
I do the tune as they go.
Okay, let me give for the loss. Hello, who dey for a line? Somebody there line. Hello. Hello, we greet you. Who dey for a line, abeg?
Yes.
Boss, we know they really hear you well. You got to speak faster and louder. Sorry, louder. You say?
Kingsley from Worry.
Kingsley from Worry. What do you want to ask us, Worry boy?
I want to ask about this group life insurance.
Life insurance? Not be insurance when a pension, no? Not the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For everybody working, the law under Pension Reform Act stipulates say employer must insure every worker to the tune of 3 times the annual total emolument. Whatever you are collecting per annum times 3 is only in case of death. If death no occur, no collection. So the point is that what is the insurance is only for death. So what the employer will pay is just a premium. It's a probability law. So it's only for death in service. If death does not occur in service, that not to collect. The person that wants to collect it, then the person must die. Sorry to say.
No, there must be a dying. We will kill ourselves and collect. I remember one thing when I live about that time. We talk say you got the insurance himself for about some how many millions. He says sometimes he bless say make he kill himself collect the money. You know that's a blessing somebody there. Blessing our last call for today be this. Hello. Hello, we greet you. Hello. Bros. You there? We need somebody who will give us one very solid arrangement. How to collect pension money. Now we'll talk for inside the matter here. Hello. Hello, good evening. Good evening, sir. We need to take more fast calls for this matter because these people, let's say, even the phone call self, they fear the pension. Hello? Who the for line? Wow. If I say this our topic, we get to do I mean 2 3 parts. Today na part 1. Next week it will be part 2. Then we have to part 3 because a lot of people they're very interested in this arrangement. But as it be now, bless somebody there for line. We don't really get time. Hello. Hello, shall we just use this water talk? Say, okay, now God just bring this question today. We will translate and inside the matter. I'm going to thank you very much, Mr. Babatunde Phillips, for this thing what you do today. In fact, it is with me. I won't make you come again next week. Part 2 of this thing. We'll just start to the talk and say they be. Mr. Chooks, I know say we always get our freebies, research card to give out today.
These people and they call us next week.
That's right.
Oga don't talk and next week we will come again for part 2. The card when we get, maybe you save and to call next week. The first card when we give now Airtel. They take the code. After the code, the numbers 51196396655#. Then after that, the next card na NTN. Then the code. After the code, the numbers na 66 Then 9 mobile. The code. After the code, the numbers 1866 96 29 28 88 092#. Then the last one Glow. The numbers now 55 after the code 55 48 50 20 30 12 861 hash. I bet next week I'm gonna prepare. Be like say this thing will never even exhaust this topic because this thing is very timely. Everybody will get money for pension. So that you go know people they call say I get 1 million make I collect. I say you go know when to collect your money. We go come for part 2 next week by the grace of
that
God.
one at 5 o'clock by Friday. Part 2 of how to collect pension money. Very, very interesting topic. Even myself at the feel and where we say men self, don't they call all the way from all over Nigeria. No worry, by 5:30 the professor of proverbs go boss it to congregate. They call the Tinkly News. But for now, we'll see there for inside what they call Nigeria Superpower Bedu Slam Jam.
My guy, the way your eye dey shine today so e be like say your office don dash you small money oh.
E pass that level oh. My state just put hand for the contributory pension scheme or CPS so Pepe go rest after I retire.
Guy, talk true.
Yes now, this CPS when National Pension Commission PenCom dey supervise go give you a bonge pension plan where you and your office go dey pay small contribution to.
You sure?
Where?
But I hear say story dey always enter this kind matter once you don stop work now.
Not be so again oh, because with CPS your money dey enter straight to your retirement savings account and a pension fund administrator when you choose by yourself go run am for you so story no go enter for front.
Correct.
Yes so, and now you get your retirement savings account for life even if you use I find another work.
Sharp guy, you no dey carry last at all.
And with the contributory pension scheme you suppose fit sharp well like me.
I go like check if my state don join this kind matter oh.
No shaking for that one, just carry yourself online go check
www.pencom.gov.ng.